Welcome to the second video in this series where we're attempting to make a fully functional gun from salvaged parts. Okay, in this video what we're going to do is actually attach the handle and the motor. So for this, what you need to make sure is obviously you have a handle, you have the base plate for the handle and the two screws that attach that. Clearly you need a motor and you need two screws to attach the handle to the gearbox. Now a quick tip for you here, we've not managed to pick up the proper screws to attach this handle, so what we've done is we've gone down to the hardware store, we bought two small self-tapping screws, and what we've already done is screw those into the gearbox and remove them just so we've pre-threaded in the base of the gearbox there. Okay, so if you look at the handle, what you've actually got is a series of holes. The main hole there in the middle, you need to leave that clear. That's for the motor to come through. The two holes, top and bottom, the medium holes, that's actually for the wiring, and the four holes there, they're for the screws. Now, to be honest, you can put four screws in. I've never actually taken a gun apart where I've found all four. Normally two is sufficient, but that's up to you. Okay, so what we need to do is slot in the wiring. Now in this case the red wire goes to the front, so red wire into there like that, black wire into the back one like that, and then slide the whole thing into place. Like that. So there's your wiring ready to accept the motor, and what I need to do now is just put the two self-tapping screws in. So if you give me a minute, I'll put those in. Okay, so what we've done is we've put those two holding screws in situ there, so your handle is fastened on, and what we're going to do is slot in the motor. Okay, so what you need to do before you start putting your motor in is just check that you know which is the positive and which is the negative points on the motor. This positive is actually marked with just a little bit of a red dot, but you might have a plus sign or a negative sign on either of those terminals. So just make sure that you know exactly what you're doing before you start. And what we do then is simply just drop the motor in there, making sure that everything is clear, which it is. Okay, so now it's just a simple case of attaching those connectors. That's going to be difficult to do while the gun's facing away from me, so I'll do that and then we'll show you that finished. Okay, so motor's in. The two connectors have been clipped on, so you want to just check that there is a little bit of play there and that the wires are not caught down the side, stopping that from just working on the spring. Okay, so that's your motor in situ. Take your base plate, on with the base plate, like that, and then all we need to do is put in one screw into there, one screw into there, and again we'll tighten those up and just show you it when it's finished. Okay, so there's the two screws into the base plate, and that is how to fit a handle and a motor to an M4. So on the next video what we're probably going to be doing is fitting the front rail, so we'll see you for that episode.